Hey, my name is Becky Lei, L-E-I. In Chinese, it means thunder. First name is Luo Mei.
Does it have a meaning?
Actually, some kind of goddess from a province of China. But it so happened, Luo is Los Angeles, Mei is America. So I guess my father must have known I would be staying here,
That's
living
amazing.
here for over 40 years.
Wow.
I came here in 1972. I came here for college.
When you were how old?
I was 18.
Okay.
So still quite young. So I went to Florida first and stayed there for 3 years, and then I moved to LA. Back then it is very common to go to America for higher education, and people would think there are more opportunities here.
Was there lots of information about the US when you were in Taiwan?
There were some, mainly we saw it from the movie. So I did have a culture shock when I went to Florida.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like in the movie, New York, Fifth Avenue, Macy's Parade. Florida, I didn't see anybody on the street. Everything was so flat. We were in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area. So that was, I was looking forward to an exciting life, because Taipei, where I grew up, is a cosmopolitan city. So it's very busy, like Tokyo and Hong Kong.
Right.
Yes.
So you arrive in Florida and there's no one around.
I was bored to my tears. but I guess I had the different expectations.
Yeah, of course.
But I had fun there. I enjoyed being there, but I couldn't wait to move to LA.
Could you speak English when you first arrived?
Yes, I could, because I did study English in school in Taipei.
Was there anything that, apart from not being any people around, was it anything that really struck you?
Well, I went to Disney World, and that was, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I went in and I looked around. I said, "Wow, money can't buy happiness."
Okay.
That's the thought I had. But what do I know? I was young and naive.
Yeah. Were there lots of other people from Taiwan there?
Not too many. Not too many back then. It's so different from LA.
Yeah.
Back then, if I see one Asian face in the supermarket, I got excited. I would just rush over and talk to that person. So we formed, you would just form Chinese club, maybe.
So you had a Chinese club there,
Yes,
even though there weren't many of you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Chinese Student Association.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
that, yes. And then and I worked. I was working while I went to school, so I worked in the Chinese restaurant.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and then never seen those menu. I don't even know. There's a mugu gai pan. I said, what is that?
Right. So you didn't recognize the food?
I did not, because it's in mugu gai pan is in Cantonese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then a lot of dishes are actually chop suey, chow mein. It's designed for the people here.
Oh, really?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Right. So
okay.
I never had those, but I did learn. It was fun. It was fun. When you're young, you can do a lot of things.
Yeah. So you weren't. You were bored, you said, but you weren't afraid at any point, like, oh, I don't know if I should have come here.
Actually, I thought my parents were pretty also brave. Just put me on the plane.
Yeah.
I was 18. I'd never been out of the country before. Never. Not even to Japan or Hong Kong.
Right.
But they just showed me. But because my sister was here too.
Yeah,
so,
which is helpful.
So I guess that was okay.
Yeah. Was there anything that you found particularly, confusing with the American culture? I mean, it's a long time.
Confusing, a little bit, not getting used to. I think American people are very polite. When they greet each other, they say, "Hi, how are you?" And then the other person, "Yes, I'm fine, thank you, and you." But I also found when they say that, they may not be that sincere.
Right, they're not that interested.
So they just walk by each other, without me answering the question, they just left, So there was a little bit of, we would say, Chinese people are very practical. So we would say, "Hi, have you eaten?" That's how we greet each other. Eating is very important.
Right.
The way we express love, the way we relate to people is more food, you know, and so we feed kids to show our love.
Ah.
But the Westerner are more, they care more about how they feel, you know. So that there is a difference, and then that's what, you know, we've been learning, and that's what I want to convey that to the immigrants or with the Chinese or Asian culture. They are not used to show love or emotion, but through love, through service, we are very good at, you know, expressing our love.
Oh, so you're saying that the Chinese people or Taiwanese people, you're saying they're not so used to expressing their love, but they express it through their service.
Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
then serving you food too.
That's serving you food.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think that happens in a lot of cultures.
Exactly.
You know.
So I've seen, you know, like the big fat Greek wedding.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
similarities.
Yeah.
So when I was working in San Marino as a volunteer, as a parent, as a PTA president, or later on as a school board member, we wanted to celebrate our similarities rather, you know, than talking about our diversities.
Of course, yeah.
You know, it used to be multicultural. Then we said, no, it's human relations.